Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. It's a Saturday again and we are headed to Calm Beach, which is a spot 65 kilometers away from my house. It's a little bit south of Pulicat Lake. We started a bit late today. I hoped to leave by around 5, but I couldn't. I started by 5:30 and I regretted it because the traffic had really started. So we came through Coimbatore and then Red Hills, and while crossing Red Hills is when the thick of the traffic hit, because it was just a lot of trucks coming into Chennai and heading out of Chennai, and it really wasn't a great experience. And as you can see, the road is quite wet. It's not raining right now, but it rained quite a bit yesterday and in the night. And it's just extremely wet. There's no seepage of water whatsoever, and it's just stagnated everywhere. And I've completely destroyed my helmet because of the trucks ahead of me. The visor is completely gone. I am not able to see anything, and so is my camera. I have gotta clean that before I start off again. And today we have someone special riding with us. It's my mom. She's behind the camera. She's quite shy to come in front of the camera. So let's get on our way. Hello everyone. So we are around 30 minutes away from Calm Beach, but I've stopped here right now because, as you probably saw in the map, we are circumferencing a lake. So I thought I'll just stop and go and check it out. It was extremely slushy here, and we just rode through rain. It's raining over there. You can see the dark clouds, and it's all sunshine over here, and even in the route that we are gonna go. It's extremely slushy. I still went. I ruined my pants and my shoes. Uh, yeah, that'll be fine, and I can wash it off once I head to the beach. It's really pretty up there, and it used to be dry. I checked the place, checked this lake out through Google Maps, and every photo that was there, the lake was just extremely dry. But now it's filled with water to the brim because of the recent rains, and it's just a beautiful sight. Really, really close to the Chennai city, and yeah. So now let's head to the beach. we are here. We have reached the calm beach, and the place really stands up to its name. It's totally calm here. There's no one except me and my mom on this beach. There are some fishing boats way over into the horizon, and it's just extremely pretty. The sun's out, even though they predicted a storm. It's extremely great. It's just 65 kilometers from Chennai, and everyone who lives in Chennai, this spot is a 100% recommended spot. And we also experienced a lot of different terrain and weather. As we started, it was dark and cold, and then the sun started coming up, and we experienced a little bit of rain. And ever since then, it's just hot and bright and sunny and beautiful. And the roads too, we went through the city, we went through a little bit of the highways, and then it was just country roads all the way up till here, and it was just beautiful. Another thing that I noted is that the further you get away from the city, the worse the roads get. Like after we exited Red Hills, there was this short, narrow, sort of countryside-esque path, and the roads there were just extremely bad. It was full of potholes, and they were not maintained properly. And after the rains, it's not been enough seepage. But after that, we hit the outer ring road, and then we cut a left into the countryside roads that led us all the way up to here. And that second patch of countryside was just beautiful. There was no potholes whatsoever. There were a lot of speed breakers for safety, and the roads were properly marked with the reflectors and the white lines for zebra crossing and before the speed breakers and all that. It was just extremely beautiful to ride on, and the roads were also extremely twisty, and with all that, during all the corners where there's a blind spot, they have kept those sort of convex mirrors for you to see who's coming in the opposite direction. All that's beautiful. I've not seen that anywhere near the city, and this is not an experience just from this road trip. Even when I went on that 400 kilometers road trip down to Paranur, it was the same thing. The country roads close to the Paranur side were beautiful, and after that it was just not great at all. And it's just quite sad because near the city is where there are a lot of people who move around, who commute a lot, and need good roads. Anyways, that's enough for my rant. The bike is all the way over there. The bike's been great as always, as usual. There's just one issue that I'm not sure what the issue is. There's some sort of scraping noise coming out of the rear wheel section. So just before we leave, I'll probably put it on main stand and check what it is, because I don't want any issue to come across when we are going through the country roads and there's no one to help. So yeah, we'll head out now back home. I actually planned two other spots. One is a temple on the way back home, and the other is this sort of dam section near a river where people just come and take bath, and it's a really pretty scene. So I thought we'll go there on our way back, but it's quite late. Mom's telling that she has to head home to some chores. So yeah, let's get back home. Hey guys, I'm doing a voiceover for this portion of the video because I forgot to turn the microphone on and the audio quality is really bad and that's completely on me. So yeah, right now we have stopped at a tiffin center for our morning breakfast called Sri Bhavan. We are still 40 minutes or 20 kilometers away from home, and we're not taking the same route while going home as we did on our way to Calm Beach. It's a different route. I'll put it up on the screen right now. And as you all saw, it started raining again on our way here, and we had to pull over because I have my raincoat in my tank bag, but my mom didn't bring hers, so I didn't want her to get wet. So I just pulled over to the side and waited till the storm clouds passed. And the funny thing is, it was, drizzling quite heavily as we started after our halt. But right above us, wherever it was supposed to be raining, it was just complete sunshine. I don't even know how that's possible. So, and my bike is just completely damaged. And by that, I mean that it's just completely covered in mud and slush. It looks like I've just ridden the Dakar rally, whereas I've just taken a ride around the city. It just goes to show how dirty and filthy the roads are around here.
And I'm sorry if the footage until now is not really great. That's because my camera and my phone is just completely caked in mud and slush. So, yeah. And I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm glad that it is this way. It adds a lot of character to the ride and just makes up for a better memory. So, yeah, I'll just have my breakfast right now and we should be back home in about 40 minutes or so.